Right guys, more questions coming at you. This one from James asking about the difference between a 10 handicapper and a 2 handicapper. This is an interesting question actually. Let's get stuck in. Right, James is asking, hi Mark, in your own words, what is the difference between a 10 handicapper and a 2 handicapper? And what areas of the game, in your opinion, does one need to practice more to go from one to the other? What do you need to do to be more consistent? What do you need to be more consistent at? Great question, James. Difference between a 10 handicapper and a 2 handicapper. To be honest with you, it's going to vary from player to player slightly. So if a player has a real skill in one department, short game say, chipping, putting, then they can be offset by being average at other parts. So I've played with scratch players who struggle to chip the ball but drive the ball well, great iron play, average putting. So if you get someone who average at all of them, they can play off the same handicaps. It kind of evens and balances out. So players have their different skills. As a generalised rule, what I see between 10 handicappers and 2 handicappers is the ability to control distance. So dispersion short and long, not dispersion left and right. I often find, and not always the case, but I often find dispersion left and right, so pulling, hooking, cutting, slicing, pushing. The difference between 2 handicapper and 10 handicapper, the left and rightness often isn't that different. So they're hitting it down the same channel down the range. But the difference in clusters of shots when you get to say 5 iron, 6 iron, 7 iron, 4 irons, those kind of things, those mid irons, short and long, is massively different. So your 10 handicapper will tend to have, say, a 40-yard dispersion short to long. So a good one will go X distance, then a really good one's 10 yards further, and then they're kind of 30 yards short with their miss hit. So they can't hit those greens in regs because they can't get over that front bunker all the time, or they're coming up short, or they're going over the back, even on a good shot. Where your 2 handicappers, I tend to find that they're able to 7 iron, 6 iron into green. They get pin high, or can, more often, which then gets them close to the green, onto the green within reason. So that is where I really see the biggest noticeable difference. You often get some players who are better drivers than others, and obviously some who struggle with chipping or putting, those kinds of things, like I said at the start. But for me, it's that real dispersion short and long that really shows up when you work with better players to your handicap golfers. And it's something that people don't see when they're hitting balls down a range, because if you're hitting your ball down a flat range, you will not see it come up 20 yards short. Particularly, you might hit it okay, goes right down the flag, comes up 10, 15, 20 yards short. You're going to tick that one off as a decent shot. Where if I was playing, I'll often try and drop a ball over a target on a range, and if I'm coming up short of that, I'm thinking, well, that's going in the front bunker, that's not good enough. So I'm rating my shots short and long. Left and right a little bit, but definitely on that short and long dispersion a lot more, because that really is the defining difference, in my opinion, as a general rule, because there's always the exceptions, to those lower players, to the handicap golfers. Great question. Post comments down below as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.